Good morning, everyone. This is Jamerica 5288, and I still have a couple of plants to put in the ground. It's clearing out around here. I know you can't tell, but it cleared out quite a bit. I put a lot of the plants that I had over here in this corner out in the front. I still have a lot left, but I think, man, I got spider webs. I don't like spiders. So I have some pineapples here, so I'm gonna leave them alone. They're gonna stay here. I have a couple of aloe vera. I left my Swiss chard that I was gonna put on the other side out, and the chickens got to it. So I put it high up so that it could recover. Yesterday, I planted man, I need to get this dirt off of here. I planted the cantaloupe that came up, and I just watered the ones that haven't come up yet. So I have how many pods? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that did not come up from those seeds that I put in regular soil. Also, yesterday I replanted the kale. I think I made a video about that. I can't remember. I do a lot of videos. Um, there's some okra here. I planted another plat of okra, and that's what came up from the okra. Um, I planted some poblano, I can't say it, poblano peppers, and they're starting to come up. See that little one there? And there's one there, one there, one there. I also, oh, this is watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew melon. So all three of those. I really like cantaloupe. That's why I have a lot of them. I like cantaloupe and I like honeydew melons. Watermelon, not so much, but I planted some because it grows well here in Texas. They say this will be my first time. Cantaloupe, I have planted here, and it took off. It went all the gardener was upset. It took off. It went all the way across the yard, and he had to go around. I guess he didn't mind though. He didn't care. Um, so let's see. I have some more Swiss chard down here, and that is, I think most likely that is turnips. I told you turnips are ugly, right? So, I do have some sweet potato slips here, right there, and I have some in the house. I think I'm gonna bring those out because I believe that's a waste. I'm gonna put those in the ground today. I'm gonna put them in the ground today, so that they can do their thing. And then I moved a lot of the taro to the front yard. And I still want to put some taro on this side. I know my hose is in the way. I got to move that away before. My gosh, there's spiders everywhere. I don't know if you can see this, but there's webs all over the yard. There's one up there. And these spiders out here, if they bite you, some of them are brown recluses or black widows, and they'll hurt you. So let's go out here. Speaking of that, maybe I should put some shoes on. I still have my chunkalas, that's what we call them out here, flip-flops on. My tomatoes, I moved those because the birds were eating them. My birds, my chickens were eating them. So here they are out here, up here, out of the way. So they'd have to fly up because I put them on top of buckets in order to get to them. So I'm gonna finally get some of what I worked so hard for, saving these. These are overwintered tomatoes, by the way. Saving them all that time. Let me show you the bell peppers. I might need to pick some today. Mary fell down. I gotta fix her. We had storms for the last couple of days. So I have a bell pepper here. I don't know if the birds like bell peppers. They haven't discovered them yet. And if they do come out here, they might get one of those habaneros. It'll serve them right for stealing from me. And then I have some over here that are changing colors. So I need to stand this thing up. Look how many. And then there's a snail on it. You know, these snails, man. I'm so sick of them. Let me get him off. Snails will eat your leaves. They'll eat your fruit. They'll eat everything. So I have this smell. Let me take them out to the part of the yard I don't care about. Well, I care about it, but it's where my debris, my sticks, and the snail bucket is, because that's where he's going, or she's going. they multiply so quick. Initially, I only saw 1 or 2 snails, and then the next year I saw more, and then this year it was like an infestation of snails. I had a couple of plants die, and that's how they live and they multiply. I have a bucket of death. This is what I call it. The bucket of death. Oh, he didn't get in there. And then I see another one. Oh, there's flies in there now. Close that up. Don't want that to, don't want the infestation of flies either. I throw some lime on it. I had some lime in the garage. I'll go ahead and put that on there. So everything is doing well here. Anyway, we're gonna get to planting. This is just an update of everything. Let me show you something else. Oh, I was gonna complain about, am I stepping on anything? I was gonna complain about the pumpkins because they don't seem to be germinating. The flowers are just falling off. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because it was a hybrid. We'll see. We'll see, because I know that they're being pollinated, because I know that the plants are being pollinated because my squash is coming out. Look at that. See that? My butternut squash, the winter squash is coming up. So something is wrong. Maybe they put something on them so that they would not produce fruit. We'll see. They were free, so this is just an experiment. I put them in a part of the yard. I wasn't gonna plant anything else there. There's a snail right in front of me. So, oh, and I found a potato that was in the bucket with the ginger. I did not plant this. This is from last year. So there must have been a seed potato in that tote from last year. So last year I tried to grow regular russet potatoes that chitted in the house in this tote. I'm getting ready to walk up on it. In this tote. Nothing came up. They all looked like they rotted. So I just emptied the bucket and I planted some turnips in there, and then I pulled the turnips up and I put ginger in there. Well, now the ginger's coming up. I've never planted ginger before, so I thought the potato was the ginger. Well, it wasn't. So I drug it out of there because it's a root crop and I want my ginger. And I know that potatoes do not do well in totes from my experience. So here's my ginger. There they are. I have ginger growing everywhere. Thank goodness, because ginger is super expensive. I have it growing in that tote right there, which is a deep tote. Then I put some more over here. I might need to transplant these because I think I put too many. See how many sprouts are coming up? They're all over the place. I only think I put 4 roots in there. 4 pieces of root. And I had another one. I threw it in here. It's coming up. So we'll see. I think I overdid it in this thing with the ginger. I'll go and get another cement mixer tray and move some of that so that it could spread out, because that's gonna be overcrowded. Anyway, everything's fine. You know, there's a couple of things that got damaged due to my own, not neglect, but not watching the chickens. I think I'm gonna buy a chicken coop because they are out of control. They're out of control. Oh, I got eggs yesterday. Let's go back in the house. This is my update. I'm so excited. Let's go back in the house. I know I'm all over the place, but I was so surprised. I walked in there, and my chicken coop has a light in it, right? So I looked, and it looked like a nest was in there, right? So I said, what is that? Why is the chicken digging a hole? I looked in the nest, excuse my kitchen, and I got 2 eggs. These are my first flock eggs. I got 2 of them. Look at them. They're little, but they're mine. So I'm leaving it out here for a little while. I haven't washed them off or anything, but they're mine, my chickens. I think it was my black Astrolof that did that, because she seems like, I have a white leghorn. He won't leave her alone. He keeps on, I don't know what you call it when chickens, have sex, but he keeps jumping on her. So I think she's the only one that is fertile. The rest of them are way too young. They got a couple more months before they start doing anything. So let's go over to the other side. I was going over there before we got, I got distracted. So here are my Swiss chard that I planted. The chickens have been getting to it. This is not the chickens like Swiss chard. They love it and they keep eating it. So I'm gonna have to keep them locked up. At least the males. They're the ones that, I mean, if you keep the males locked up, it seems like the hens will not get in your way. But the males, man, they're bold. They will try you. So got another cobweb. Lord have mercy. I see them all over the place. Okay. So let's go over here. It's been raining, so there's a lot of stuff going on. That's a pumpkin over there. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything, but at least I got flowers. They're cute. My corn is doubling over because of the rain. It's really, really soft out here. Not gonna water today. That's the cucumbers that we put in right there. So they're starting to spread out. Put the rest of the beets right here. Sam, that's a beet. I need to move some of this stuff is bad, but here's the beets. Then I put some tomatoes out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spread this bed out. I have callaloo. I have callaloo. I have tomato plants that need to go in the ground. I might have to plant some more corn because that corn looks like it's, I don't know, it doesn't look good. Maybe it'll stand back up, we'll see. I have callaloo, I have corn, I have callaloo, I have tomatoes, and I have, bell peppers. So I planted a plat, or half of a plat of bell peppers, and I repotted them about 2 days ago. They're right here. All these purple are bell peppers, all of them. And I still have some asparagus to plant. I don't know when we'll put that. This one is also a bell pepper. I marked it in the cup. It says pepper. There's 2 of them here. Yep, this one says pepper too. I have no idea what this is. I have to look it up on the app. Some more sweet potatoes. These are the ones that I had in the house that I said, you got to put it out because it's a waste just to leave it there. That is the callaloo down there. And the reason why they're under here is because they were collecting too much water when it was raining. Oh, this is what I want to plant. This is loofah. And it's time for it to come out. So let me put these where I can see them. I won't forget. They're all in pink, little pink things. There's only 3 of them. I think 3 is enough. That's my loofah. Loofah has to go on the ground today, for sure. And I have purple here. I forgot what this is. I'll look at the video. The video will tell me what it is. They were all planted together. So I have the loofah and I have this. And I think that's it. I have other things like petunias and stuff like that. I just kicked over a petunia by accident. You pick her back up. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is my update for today. This is the day after Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day to everyone, and I will see you really soon because I'm getting ready to put these in the ground. First I have to put some twine up so that they can climb, but that'll be easy. I'll see you in a second, or I'll see you in my next video, okay? This is Jamerica 5288. Please like and subscribe. I just showed you a part of the garden. There's still another side over there. And I'll see you on the next one, okay? Please like and subscribe. Bye.